morning, and thank you, Mr. Chair. I hope I don't get nervous, but it's an honor to make this presentation on behalf of my favorite junior high school teacher. So that tells us we both are young. I would like to recognize, hold on, said didn't want to get nervous. The individual who earned this award over the past 28 years has had profound positive impact on Hillsborough County. These leaders shaped this community in what it is today. I'm very pleased to introduce this year's recipient, who was also my 7th, 8th, and 9th grade teacher, DORETHA WYNN EDGECOMB. Let's show some love. Ms. EDGECOMB, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here this morning. Today, we are honored to recognize this amazing woman whose lifelong service on behalf of the children, family, and educators of Hillsborough County has left an immeasurable impact on the community. A native of Tampa, DORETHA EDGECOMB knew at a very young age that she wanted to be an educator, with her 8th grade English teacher, Miss Henry Fred, inspired her to be a teacher. Ms. EDGECOMB's career choice was not a surprise. After all, there are 4 generations of educators in Ms. EDGECOMB's family. After graduating from Middleton High School and earning her bachelor's in English at Talladega College in Alabama, she started her journey as an educator at Hillsborough County Public Schools in 1964. The beginning of her career that spanned over 50 years, she served in numerous capacities, including teacher, district-level supervisor, and principal. At the same time, she strove to learn more about her profession by earning a master's degree in reading education from the University of South Florida College of Education, and she earned certification in educational leadership. When she retired from the Hillsborough County Public Schools in 1996, she wasn't finished yet. In addition to serving as a trainer for the Educational Testing Service in schools around the state of Florida, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, Ms. EDGECOMB was elected to the Hillsborough County School Board in 2004. She served distinction until 2016. She also has been an active member of several notable local organizations, including Tampa Metropolitan Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the Advisory Board of Directors of the Hillsborough County Education Foundation, NOPE Incorporated, High Park United Methodist Church, and the Athena Society, where she served as president in 2019. Her accolades are numerous and extraordinary. They include the USF's President Distinguished Citizen Award and Women in Leadership and Philanthropy 2019 Lifetime Achievement Award, introduction into the Hillsborough County Women's Hall of Fame, the Tampa Metropolitan Area YMCA Community Impact Award, and Girl Scouts of West Central Florida Women's of Distinction Award. In 2020, she was named the Junior League Luminaria, and in 2021, the Children's Board of Hillsborough County honored her by naming one of the 7 Family Resources Center in her honor. The DORETHA WYNN EDGECOMB Family Resources Center is the only center named after a member of the community. Additionally, the DORETHA EDGECOMB Female Symposium, hosted by Hillsborough County Public Schools Education Prevention and Intervention Centers, recently celebrated its 9th annual event. This symposium, which is named in her honor, is designed to empower, inspire, and encourage young women through a day of activities and interaction with successful women in the community. Her love for education is matched only by her love for her family. Her husband was the late George EDGECOMB, the first African-American assistant state attorney in Tampa and head of the felony division, and the first African-American county judge in Hillsborough County. Sadly, he died of leukemia 2 years after his appointment at the age of 31. After her retirement, Ms. EDGECOMB supported and participated in establishment of the George EDGECOMB Society in her late husband's honor in partnership with the H. Lee Moffitt Cancer Center. In fact, Mr. EDGECOMB and Mr. Moffitt were friends. The George EDGECOMB Society is a cancer outreach program targeting African American community, and it provides funding to researchers at the Moffitt to investigate and determine the type of cancer that most often African Americans. The couple's lovely daughter, Allison, who I see is here today for this celebration, is a middle school generalist at Hillsborough County Public Schools, carrying on the family tradition. I am sure she is immensely proud of her mother's accomplishments. Ms. EDGECOMB, you have provided tremendous leadership to Hillsborough County and the state of Florida for decades. This honor further illustrates how significant your accomplishments have been. Your service to others is an example to us all and embodies the spirit of the Ellsworth G. Simmons Good Government Award. It is my privilege to recognize your achievement today. In addition to this trophy, your name has been added to the perpetual plaque that is listed all Ellsworth G. Simmons Good Government Award winners. It is displayed outside of our boardroom here on the second floor of County Center. We are so grateful for your work. Congratulations. Yesterday I validated it is posted, your name on the plaque. So at this time, we would love for Ms. EDGECOMB to come forward to receive her trophy.
Can I get a hug first before the picture?
Sure.
Okay.
Congratulations. Let's step out front so that we can get a good picture.
Okay. Good morning, Commissioner Myers. I'm not sure how I can say that Gwen comes very natural for me, since you're my favorite student. This is an honor that I never expected in my lifetime. It feels magical, but magical is more appropriate for Disney World than magical in a boardroom. But that's how it feels this morning. Thank you so much for those wonderful remarks. I'm not surprised that you are where you are in this place in your life. I won't tell the year that you were my 6th, 7th, and 8th grade student, or whatever the numbers were, because that tells a little bit about me, and we aren't going to discuss that this morning. I'm so surprised by this honor. I am also very humbled and honored by it. And I thank you for making this such a wonderful day. The honor in itself is very special, but having you introduce me makes it even more special. I just want to tell you now I have a confession to make. From time to time when I'm someplace and they are talking about you, I don't take all of the credit, but I quickly say you were my student. So I just want you to know. Good morning, commissioners, members of the nominating committee, all of you staff, and all of you who have come here today. Thank you for taking the time to get up so early, and some of you are using this time to be late to work, but that's okay. I appreciate your presence this morning. Again, I am so proud of your leadership. You were a good student, and even then, I saw leadership qualities in you. I don't know how to begin this morning except to say this is a blessing. And every time that I have been in this position of receiving an award or being recognized, I call it a blessing. And today is no exception. It really is. To the nominating committee, thank you for thinking that my life's work is worthy of this award. I didn't know Mr. Simmons personally, but I do know we had something in common. We were public servants. He was on the school board. I was on the school board. And he served for many years in a very prestigious way, and he left a legacy in such a way that he has this award named in his honor. And DORETHA EDGECOMB is going to have her name on the outside. Can you just think of that? Did I say EDGECOMB? EDGECOMB, okay. If I'm a little bit nervous, please forgive me. I never expected to be in this place making these remarks about a man and accepting this award. To all of you who are here, again, thank you for coming. Commissioners, I thank you for being the last point of having this approval, and I thank you for believing in the committee's recommendation so I can stand here this morning and hope that my work in so many ways reflects the legacy and the prestigious award of Mr. Simmons. I know that he has given much to this county. He has given much to this county. And in some way, I hope my commitment, my dedication, and my lifelong work really reflects his legacy and his service. I really am so proud that so many of you have come, as I said this morning, and I'd like to introduce to you at this time. But before I do that, I have to thank the members of the staff for being so generous and helping me through this process. I would not be here today without them. And so my words of gratitude for the staff. Now let me introduce you to my family and friends who are here today. You mentioned my daughter, Allison. I'm going to just ask you to stand, and other members of my family. My niece, Cherie, my cousin, Charles. I don't think that the others are here yet. Oh, my one niece, Amber, who just walked in. My niece, Angela. Okay. Thank you always for loving me and supporting me, no matter the circumstances. Many friends are here, but they have been so close and so supportive over time, they're more like family. And I thank you, too, for being there for me and with me. I really do appreciate how much you poured into my life and poured into this moment. You really have become more like family. And if you see a sea of red out there, members of my sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, members of the Tampa Metropolitan Alumni Association, that's alumni, that's our chapter, and Tampa Alumni Chapter. Would you please stand? I didn't say I was going to ask you, but since you're there, and all in you, okay. And forgive me, Saras, it is a nervous moment for me. Some of my church families are here, including the Reverend Sally Campbell Evans, who is the pastor of Congregational Care. Sally, and that's Sally, so stand up. And members of the Akins family who are here. Don't worry about standing, it's okay. Okay, thank you. I think there's some members of the Tampa Bay chapter for Alumni Association for Talladega College, my college, and Charles College, by the way. Interestingly, that two of my supporters are former recipients of this award. The Honorable E.J. Salsinas, an honoree in 2000. Judge Salsinas, would you please stand? And the Honorable Arthenia Joyner, former state senator, who was a recipient in 2020. I hope I didn't miss anybody, because, did I? I thought I heard, didn't. Oh, okay, I didn't hear that. All of you here today, in some way, have been part of my life, and I thank you so much for that. And I accept this honor in the memory of my parents, who instilled and modeled for my sisters and me the importance of giving, the importance of sacrifice, and the importance of service. And in some way, I hope I have lived up to their expectations. I know they are here today in spirit, and I hope that they are proud of how I have lived my life and the things that they taught us. Thank you so much again, Commissioners, for your support. Thank you for this blessing, and thank you all for this magical moment.
We're going to take a picture. Now you know why she's still so special to me. We're going to go to the back and take a picture.
Okay.
Just leave that right there.
Okay.
Okay, watch this.
I'm going to follow you.
Yes, come on.
The student following the teacher. Or the guard.
I'd like to make a comment first. Thank you. I just would like to say that we are deeply honored to have you here to honor you today. You have a wonderful legacy in education, your service on the board, but your years, and this is before we even knew that you were Commissioner Myers' 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teacher. And thank you for all your service in the past and all your service still in the present. It is amazing legacy that you've left to us. It's reflected, I think, in all the different people and groups that came here today with you to honor you, but also the legacy of the late George EDGECOMB and how you promoted that in this community and made that known and left us with all that. So thank you for your examples. I'm sure your parents are very proud of your giving, your sacrifice, and your service.
Thank you, Commissioner Kemp. I do appreciate your comments. This is my honor. It really is.
I just also want to quickly express to you my hearty congratulations. This award really is, in my view, the most important award that the board gives. And when I saw that your name was the recipient this year, I just could not have been more excited and happy, not just for you, but for us, because our community has been so enriched by your service over the years. And the people that are in this audience today are really a testament to that. There's a lot of friends and colleagues and familiar faces here, and it's really wonderful that we can celebrate you.